Hello, hello. It is Sarah Waggle, astrologer and leadership coach here for this Moon Astrology Tarot, this time for the moon in Cancer with the sun in Sagittarius. We are talking about November 29th through December 1st. Holy moly, we're at December. Okay, so moon in Cancer, the moon is at home in Cancer. It's dignified, it's cozy, it's comfortable. So this is about emotions, this is maternal, this could be about moms, or some sort of relationship with mothering or nurturing. I like to think of it more as nurturing, nurturing your emotional well-being. So let's talk about some of the energies associated with this. So during this moon in Cancer, we are going to have a transit it's the Venus conjunct the South Node opposed the North Node. So the South Node is in Libra with Venus, and the North Node is in Aries. And so anytime in the last few days, there may have been some old relationships, exes, friendships that have surfaced that have, kind of tried to ease their way back in. And with this moon in Cancer, this could be like, I about wanted to say dangerous, but it could be risky. It could be like upsetting to your emotional well-being or your emotions. And I really invite you to, again, stay in your lane, focus on what's ahead, right? Because we may have released some relationships during that full moon in Gemini. Now those people are like, wait, are you sure you want to go that direction? The answer is yes. The answer is yes, that you do, proved by or verified by. We have the Knight of Wands upright. So this is all about like, yeah, there's loyalties, and then there's not being loyal because you need to focus on yourself, right? You need to focus on what you're up to, the projects, the intentions that you have, the creativity that you want to express, that they are just not in alignment with, or they aren't, supportive of, or whatever. And so, being that Knight of Wands for yourself, and just every time I see the Knight card, I always think like, be your own knight in shining armor. But it's really a matter of, the things that you're leaving behind, the people that you're leaving behind, the whatever you're leaving behind, it's okay to leave it behind, right? Like, I mean, I still have space, big heart space for people I have left behind or who have left me behind. I still have an open heart for them. But I also have significant boundaries to that. I have to keep going and doing the things that I want to do because of how it, allows me to feel, and the space it creates for me, and all of the things. And then we have the Page of Batleths upright. This is, of course, oh goodness, Alexander. I almost said Brian, but that's the actor's name. Alexander from the Klingon, Worf's son. He's the Page of Batleths, and that's the Page of Swords in traditional tarot. And so that is all about curiosity around intellect. So you may be like, you've let this stuff go, and now you're like, finally, I have the space to do the research, to do the writing, to write the outline, to write the business proposal, to really get everything down and do the research, do the writing, do the groundwork, the foundational work to set your intention, set your new your new driving force into motion. And so, but again, with this moon in Cancer, we run the risk of our emotions getting involved. And you're like, oh, I feel so bad because I left them behind. This is the risk. This is the risk part of choosing to let things go, let people go, and all of that, is that our emotions get involved. And yes, process your emotions, process your grief, allow the sadness. I don't know. I'm still sad about relationships that I have parted ways with in the last several years of my life. And yet I allow my sadness to surface when I'm not focused on work, so that I can, stay focused on what I'm up to. Like, otherwise I would not be here on YouTube doing what I do on YouTube, and you guys wouldn't be watching it and commenting on it and giving me feedback and all of these things. And so with the moon in Cancer, there's the risk of emotion, especially if you happen to have a moon in a water sign, Scorpio or Pisces. There's always the risk of more emotional, because it aspects your moon when it's in another water sign. Again, this is why I do these videos, is to tell you about, like, if you have a moon in a water sign, right? And the moon happens to be in a water sign. So Scorpio moons, Pisces moons, Cancer moons, when the moon is in another water sign, it matches the element and it can create more of an emotional response than typical, right? So I always look forward to moons in earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, because those tend to balance me out a little bit. I'm kind of learning that as I continue to go through my own journey, is like, where do things need to be? What elements do I need to be supported by? And that's what I invite you to really learn and study from, watching my videos or working with an astrologer, working with a coach, working with a spiritual guide. All of those things is to really find the things or discover the things or discern the things that you need to be supported, and know when things are not going to be supportive for your highest good. So I hope that's helpful to you. Again, if you'd like a basic astrology or advanced astrology reading from me, you can click the link below to book with me. You can catch me on Instagram, live there every day for the rest of the year. Of course, I only have a month left. Holy crap. And all of the things. And of course, I will be getting the Sagittarius new moon video up. It's on December 12th, so look for that below if I have it up. My intention is to get it done before I leave Denver, and I leave Denver on the 26th of November. So I'm talking about things that are going to happen before this video even airs. It's kind of weird at times working for me right now, but just be aware that that could be already ready to be posted. If it's ready to be posted, I will do it a week ahead of time, so it'll post around December 6th, 5th, so probably in the next video. And so you'll be able to look at the Sagittarius new moon that's going to happen on December 12th. And so anyway, so yes, I'm talking about time. It's funny because Saturn is in Pisces, and that's all about like the illusion of time or the delusion of time. And I have felt like I've been in a time warp for the last couple of months, because even a week into this trip, I was talking to my mom, and my mom's like, "You've only been gone a week, but it feels like you've been gone a month." That's how Denver has felt. Denver has felt like a time warp. And so there you go. But anyway, I could go down rabbit holes of where Denver is with my astrocartography, and that's fun too. So anyway, so thank you so much for joining me. Again, this was the moon in Cancer, November 29th through December 1st, and I will talk to you on the next video. Bye.